everybody, welcome to Robert's Train Set. The title, a bit strange, Deja Vu. If you don't know what it means, it's what you say when you think you're living the same thing over again. You know, something's happened to you and you think, oh, this is the same as whatever. So that's part of the title, and the other part of the title was a race. It's a race with a difference. After the hectic running session from the last video, I thought something a bit gentler today. And watching Peter Dixon's bits with his 08 shunters going around his layout as slow as they will, I got the thinking cap on again, it's still working, and I thought, okay, well, we like to run our locos slow, and I think it might be worth seeing just how slow. Yeah, so I got the idea from Peter Dixon. He's got a lovely little layout in his shed, and have a look at it. It's really good, Peter Dixon. Yeah, super. And impeccable locos, and he has got one steam loco on it. So running around the layout at the moment are all the locomotives that are in the main part of this video. And I've already had to stop filming once because they fused, but I've got 10 locos running around my 3 tracks, very slowly, as you can see. So watch out for the accidents, I'm sure it'll happen behind my back. So the race, and the winner will be the slowest. It'll be run over a course that's set out, which is quite short, of 150 millimetres, or in other money, 15 centimetres, and I've just had a collision again. Okay, so as you saw in the last bit, it fused. I've given up. Trying to keep 10 locos going around 3 tracks, albeit very slowly, is impossible. They just eventually collide behind my back and fuse something. So they're on the layout, you've seen them a little bit. Anyway, the 10 locos are in this race, and as I said, 150 millimetres. There'll be some posts, like on a race course, and they run between. And basically, I'm going to do them without sound and with sound, and it's in the normal format of the 10th fastest to the first slowest, and all I can say is I just moved the control 1 mile an hour until they started, and it's usually between 3 miles an hour and 5 miles an hour. So the minute they started, that's when I started timing. Now my timing is it's certainly not up to Formula 1 standards, and I was sitting to the side so I couldn't actually quite see, but I think what I've got is a fair representation. They might not be absolutely accurate, but it's a fair representation of how long these locos take to travel that said distance. Now obviously with the sound ones, I timed it from when I clicked it to go, so you know, if I build up the revs and then go off, it'll take longer. So have a look, it's certainly very slow. See what you think. You can always fast forward. I mean, most of them aren't very long. The winner was pretty long. So anyway, that's that, and I'm going on a bit, sorry. And there'll be a little piece before we start with the main event on the Deja Vu, and then I'll explain it at the end, the Deja Vu. I'm a little upset, but not completely surprised. Anyway, I'll wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in case I don't get another video out, but I am planning to get a proper running session out before Christmas. And if I don't, I'll look forward to seeing you after the festivities. Luckily Brexit's out of the way now, so that's good, hopefully, and we'll see what happens. Going to be interesting, isn't it? Anyway, that's it for now, and thanks for watching, and thanks for all my new subscribers that have come on. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm fairly happy actually in retirement, I must admit. Cheers everybody. So we'll start off with the explanation of Deja, well, not the explanation, just what's involved. Cheers. So these are the Deja Vu items mentioned in the title. Two nice Bachmann Class 37s, newly acquired from Wales of Sheffield. But unfortunately they've got to go back, both of them. Not due to any problem with Wales of Sheffield, more electronics, I would say. So to learn the full story, see this next piece on the race, and I'll explain at the end. Thank you. Well, everybody, it's the beginning of the race and we start at number 10, as I said. And I'll just let you watch it all the way through. Don't think you want me rabbiting on, do you? So I hope you enjoy this.
So we've arrived at the number one loco. As you can see, it's a 68, it's a day pole. Unbelievable how slow this will travel. It's quite a long time, as you saw with the stopwatch, so if you'd like to fast forward it a bit, feel free to. But it's amazing how slow this is travelling. Cheers everybody.
Well, hello everybody. Hope you enjoyed that very fast race that you've just seen, and if you've got to this part, well done. So, Deja Vu. Some of you may have seen a video I did. I look back at it, I'm surprised, it's sort of 8-9 months ago, which was called The Trains That Never Were. Not strictly true, because I did eventually have one. And basically, it was involving two Bachmann trains, the 101 DMUs, with sound and whatever. And the problem I had with those, I've got with these two. Nice Colas 37 and a nice West Coast 37, both Bachmann. Basically, obviously, both the same loco with a different body graphics on. And as you saw just at the beginning of this, I had a nice little parcel from Wales of Sheffield where I bought those two and another couple of diesels which will hopefully be in the running session next, and some bits and a decoder for my Mallard, which I will explain when I show that, and some other little pieces. So the problem is, and it's the same fault in all four Bachmann locos, is that when you run them from the factory setting, so at number 3, now if you're not that sure about DCC, basically all the decoders that you put in these locos that control them come with a loco number of 3, so, and that's factory set. So you it's wise to always try them at that to make sure they do work. As a question, Maud didn't work. And yeah, they run fine. The Bachmanns run fine, everything works, sounds work, everything. And the most crucial part of it is the headlights work, the lights work, the directional lights. And the fault I have is that the minute I change the number to what I want to run them at, the lights don't work, the headlights, the directional lights don't work. Cab lights still work, but not with directional lights. And I had that problem, as I say, with the 101, and have a look at that if you want to see a little bit more in detail. Never solved it. And the 101 rail DMU that I've got on the layout at the moment still runs on the factory setting of 3. So you say, why don't we run all of them at 3? Obviously you couldn't have them all on the layout at the same time, but you could take them off and just run the one you want. Railmaster, the Hornby Railmaster won't let you do that. It'll only let you have one loco with the same number. So bit of a pain. So what am I going to do? Well, I've got no choice. I did ring up Bachmann, and I did ring up Hornby before with the 101. And it seems this is a one-off. Nobody's ever had this problem before, which is quite probable. It might be something in my Railmaster system, something with the computer. Could be something to do with the decoders. I don't know, and I don't think anybody else knows. And it's electronics, isn't it? And you know, who knows? So the only course of action is that these two nice locos that I've got here, which I was really looking forward to, they've got to go back because I'm not going to run them. You know, they're quite expensive locos. I'm not going to run them without, you know, the main feature, the lights. I mean, I've got a 37 Hornby, which doesn't have lights anyway. So I've come up with a plan, and hopefully although it won't be this loco, because obviously they'll keep this and sell it, they do have these without any decoders, you know, DCC ready. So I've asked them to actually fit a Hornby TTS decoder in, which is obviously in my Hornby one, which sounds pretty good, and we'll see how we get on with that. But I'm only buying that one. I'm not going to get the 2 at the moment, and see how we get on. So I'll keep you updated on that. I suspect I won't get this with the TTS in until after Christmas, or even the New Year. We'll have to see. Got to send these all back. So these 2 locos are now going to be packed up and sent back to Wales of Sheffield. Can I just emphasise, I don't think anybody's at fault here. I just think it's gremlins in the system, and yes, a very annoying gremlin, agreed, but you know, electronics, who knows. So anyway, that's the explanation. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and perhaps some of you modelers would like to do one of your own and see how slow some of them. I will add that I've still got another sort of 10 or 11, 12 locos in the cupboard that I haven't done, and they may well be slower, and some of the new ones might be slower that I've just acquired, but that's a nice set, and it's a fair spread of speeds. So anyway, I'm rambling again, and it's time to go. So as I said, happy Christmas and a happy New Year, but you might see my ugly mug again before. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, and thanks to the subscribers, all the new ones and the existing. Cheers.